Namaste. Namaste. I welcome you with an open heart to this beautiful opportunity to dive within. I'm very grateful that you have chosen to give this gift to yourself on this day. So please join me by coming into a comfortable seated position. Feel encouraged to sit on a chair if that's more comfortable for you, or the floor. And make sure that your spine is long and tall. Gently close your eyes and just take a moment to feel your body seated in a comfortable position. And let all your breath go through your mouth. Deep breath in through your nose. And relax with again, deep breath. Exhale and bow forward. Placing your head on the floor if you can. Hands can be on your legs or on the floor to support you. As together we begin to calm down, slow down, be very aware of the earth beneath you. Notice the energy in the room pressing against your body. As together we let all the breath go, tucking your chin in, press your hands down, breathe in and slowly roll up bone by bone. When you're all the way up, exhale. See if you can notice any sound. Can you discern any odor? Perhaps you can see the inside of your eyelids. And now let all of that go as your full attention moves into breathing consciously in and out through your nose. Calming down, slowing down. Your attention moves into the very center of your heart. And using your imagination, you begin to design a miniature of you. And this little miniature you is comfortably seated in the center of your heart, inside of a lovely bubble of light. And you notice that every detail of who you are is present there. The difference is that this mini you is perfect. It has no pain, no suffering, no insecurity, no sense of lack, no sense of being lost or confused, no depression, no anxiety. This little mini replica of you lives completely in its soul nature, in its highest possible vibration of perfection and oneness with all that is. And yet you still know that it is indeed you. And having this miniature you in the center of your heart in this beautiful bubble of light immediately has given you a sense of happiness. For you know that it's you, and you know that you are without a flaw, just perfect. And as you revel in the presence of this miniature you, the bubble floats out from the center of your heart. And you look into the eyes of this mini you, and the most profound sense of peace flows through you. You feel happy. And you take a lovely inhale. And as you exhale, the bubble carrying you floats down in front of your navel. And you feel an incredible sense of renewal happening in this part of your body temple. As newness abounds here, fresh, perfection, healing and grace. And you know it's coming from that part of you that is unchangeable. And you take it in. As you relish this incredible feeling of goodness, deep softening flows through all parts of who you are. Almost a reverberation from the navel center in both directions, north and south. The reverberations go east and west, to the top of you, to the bottom of you, to the front of you, to the back of you, to all parts of you, resonating in this extreme wellness, goodness, perfection, and grace. And you begin to breathe it into yourself, from yourself. And this phenomena of integration soothes you. For you know, at long last, you are finally letting go of all of the things that have had you bound up, have had you away from your true self. And as you feel this, the bubble of light carrying the perfection of you floats down in front of the second chakra. And you feel this amazing goodness that fills the entire pelvis, the low part of your back, and it drenches this part of your physical temple. and draws out of this part of your body any imperfections that might have been trapped there through the inconsistencies of your understanding, and you let it go. For you know this is your big chance to release and to get rid of whatever it is, whatever dark matter has manifested in this part of your body temple that might be keeping you from your perfection. You let it go. And as you do, this extreme energy begins to flow and move in all directions, north and south, east and west. And you let the energy just flow, becoming larger and larger, becoming more and more pure. And you're aware of a tremendous light and a beautiful sense of lightness itself. And you take it in. And as you take it in, you breathe into this beautiful ball of light, carrying the perfection of you in your highest natural state of being. And this bubble flows down to the root of this body temple of yours. And a magnificent flood of energy flows all the way up and through you. It's so pure, powerful beyond measure. And here in this space, in this moment, it is annihilating anything that could possibly be binding you or lessening your ability to be well, to be pain-free, to live in perfection and grace, in your true nature of love. And it is all taken from you here and now as the energy moves north, south, east, and west, out and away from you, being incinerated away from you, from your mind, your emotions, your very soul. And you happily give it up. For you know it's time to give it up. Those imperfections have no further use to you. You feel so good, vibrating in light, feeling well, vital, as this perfection of you and this ball of light is breathed up the back channel behind the second chakra into the low part of your back and pelvis. And this incredible, brilliant energy permeates deep into the body temple, alleviating, removing any kind of imperfections that you may have been carting around through time. Since the beginning of time, bound up in karmic residual effects that have been pardoned and released, but you still drag it around through your mistaken identity, through your amnesia. And here and now you let it all go. And as you do, this brilliant light flows north and south and east and west, purging out and away from you any of those inconsistencies, and you give it up. Feeling the warmth of the glow of energy, of healing, complete, beautiful, indiscriminate of what it may be attached to, it is released. And you're aware of this beautiful ball of light with the miniature replica of your perfection flowing up the back in just behind the navel. And the glow is so bright, for it discerns this area has already been purged. And yet the pulsing velocity of this cleansing presence flows north and south and east and west, releasing and letting go of anything that has bound you. And so it is. Breathing into the ball of light that is seated behind the navel with this beautiful perfection of who you are. It rises up behind the heart center, and the whole heart lights brilliantly, pulsing and shining. This incredible presence instantly removes from you impurities that may have been apparent on all levels. And you, having determined that you need none of this, easily let it go. And this blast of formidable energy moves north and south and east and west, taking with it this bright fuel, this ember of burning energy determined to free you once and for all of anything that has kept you from your highest good. Here in this heart center of yours, junk that may have passed through the ages, and you let it go. All of it. Every bit. Your ability to be fully transparent and to give 100% permission to the extermination of all the junk has made it easy for you to let it go. Thrilled by the presence of your perfection floating in a ball of brilliant light behind your own heart, you breathe into it and it flows up behind your neck in the throat center. And this brilliant functioning phenomena of healing, light, and energy immediately, without restriction, cleans out this part of your body temple of all impurity, of all lack, illness, restriction, constriction, and you let it go. And the light is so formidable, so bright. It is volcanic in its strength as it purges out and away from you every tiny speck of inconsistency. And this bright ball of energy and light, hot as molten lava, flies and flows north and south and east and west and purges and leaves you clear, clean. The phenomena of this purging is all-encompassing. and brings you into a place of sublime joy. So happy to rid this body temple and all of its accompanying parts of the garbage. You marvel at the beauty of you in this bubble of light, shining and sparkling. And you breathe into it as it rises up behind the third eye. Without hesitation, this incredible light goes in and fills the entire head of this body temple, lights it on fire, and this ball of brilliant, exploding light purges and cleans away any kind of blockage that has kept you from your highest connection to divinity, to your own divinity, to all of divinity. There's not one shred of resistance in you as this phenomena takes place, and this brilliant pulsating light, this incredible fire burns off every single solitary tiny molecular particle of negative garbage that might have been within you. And the energy flows north and south and east and west. And it goes ever outward and is decimated completely. You feel glorious. You feel clean, pristine, free. And in this state of incomprehensible bliss, your attention flows into the bubble of light that carries your perfection. You are so thrilled by this remarkable experience. And you breathe into the ball of light that moves directly up to the crown of your head. Without hesitation, beacons of light shoot out from the crown of your head in every direction. Every single color imaginable is present in these beams of shooting light from the crown of your own head. The beams of light have no end, it seems, for they are going out into eternity and beyond, shining, sparkling. They are stronger than laser beams, huge, no end to them. They are piercing in their power and their strength and their determination to clean from you any kind of feeling of lack or loss or loneliness, or your inability to move into this oneness of that which has created all things. And being very practiced now at releasing, you do let it go. And as you do, a great explosion takes place as all of that is removed. And your true nature has taken you into the source of all that is. Back into who you truly are. No end to you. No beginning. Incomprehensible beauty. Boundless love and grace. ever so gently your breath pulls you back through time and space into the bubble of light where all parts of you merge in perfection. And your attention flows into the front of the third eye, open, crystal clear, perfection. And the energy floats in front of the throat, open, crystal clear, perfection. And the energy flows in front of the heart, open, crystal clear, perfection. And the energy moves to the center of your heart. Tremendous gratitude flows through you for having had this remarkable purging experience on this day, leaving you completely well, healed, healthy, at peace, ready to continue creating your highest good here upon the earth. As you take a very deep breath, exhaling with taking a deep breath, moving your fingers, your hands, your toes and feet. Breathing your hands together in prayer pose in front of your heart. Thumbs touch your heart. And so you are. And so I am. And so it is. Namaste. Much love to you.